after what feels like, well, it's 12 incredibly long days. All that fear, the constant alarms from those missile attacks. I think many of us are just desperate for, sanity again.
Yeah.
That feeling of wanting quiet, sure, but also just beauty, stillness, getting away from the alerts that had us all hiding.
Absolutely. It's a very primal need, isn't it, to find calm after chaos.
Exactly. And that's kind of the escape we want to explore today. We're going to do a deep dive into the Greek island of Hydra, trying to figure out what makes this specific place such a haven when things feel overwhelming.
It's a great focus because Hydra almost feels designed for that feeling, for that need for repose.
Yeah.
Geographically, it's one of the Saronic Islands in Greece.
Okay, Saronic. Where exactly is that for people who might not know?
Right, they're in the Aegean Sea. Hydra itself is just off the Peloponnese mainland, separated by quite a narrow strait.
Interesting. So that separation itself is kind of the first step towards feeling away.
Precisely. It's not just geography. It creates this immediate sense of being, well, sheltered. Isolated in a good way from the mainland's pace.
And I read its old name Hydrea that came from its natural springs.
That's right.
That feels significant somehow. Like even its name hinted at this natural quietness, this self-sufficiency.
I think so too. It suggests this inherent source of life, maybe dictating a slower rhythm right from the start. And that feeling, it carries through even today.
How so?
Well, the local area, the municipality, it isn't just Hydra Island, it also includes Dokos nearby and several smaller uninhabited islands.
Ah, okay.
So the total area is around maybe 64 square kilometers. A lot of that is just untouched nature surrounding the main settlements.
So that feeling of escape isn't just concentrated in the town, it's sort of baked into the whole region.
Exactly. That tranquility is pervasive.
But the town itself, Hydra Port, you mentioned it's the main center. Is it busy?
It is, yeah. It's got the tourists, the businesses, the ferries coming in. But what's striking is what happens from the port. These steep stoned streets, they just climb straight up, winding away from the harbor.
Right, I've seen pictures. They look almost vertical.
They kind of are. And walking them, it forces a different pace. You can't rush. Each step up feels like you're shedding a layer of the outside world.
So it's a deliberate transition from the bustle to quiet exploration.
Very much so. And then you have the other little villages dotted around the island. They're not just places to live. They feel like intentional pockets of retreat, adding to the overall calm.
Okay, so let's connect this back. Why does a place like Hydra resonate so much after something like those 12 days of fear? It's beautiful, sure, but lots of places are beautiful.
I think it's the absence of certain things. The lack of jarring noise is huge. There are no cars on Hydra.
No cars at all.
None. Transport is mostly donkeys, mules, or water taxis. So instead of traffic, you hear hooves on stone, the sea, maybe distant voices. It's a completely different soundscape.
It must be quite something. A sensory reset.
It absolutely is. It's not just quiet. It's a different kind of sound environment. And those winding streets we mentioned, they don't just take you somewhere, they slow you down. They make the journey itself mindful, almost meditative.
The opposite of running for shelter.
Exactly. It's that stark contrast, that therapeutic quality that makes it feel like a true refuge from being overwhelmed.
Yeah, it really sounds like it embodies that idea of a sanctuary. The natural beauty, yes, but also the architecture, the car-free life. It all works together to meet that human need for peace, for escape.
It's a space that almost demands you slow down and just be.
So thinking about Hydra as this kind of oasis,
Yeah.
it makes you reflect, doesn't it?
It does.
So maybe the thought to leave you with is this. What qualities, maybe overlooked ones, make a place a real haven for you? When you need solace from all the noise and anxiety, what truly creates that profound quiet, that chance to recalibrate after the